missed the button.
Hello everybody, how's it going? My name is Cam and I'm back in Spider-Man and I'm joined by Silas, Jackson, Seth, who is probably this is probably the first video you've ever been.
Yeah, what's up? It's Silas here, Silas. You can call me Si or Silas, either one. We've got a guest tonight on Cameron's show. His name is Seth. You can call him Baby Daddy, or you can call him Hawaiian Shirt Guy, because that's what he's wearing.
Or your daddy.
Oh yeah, has Harrison ever been on a show either?
No.
Dude, Harrison's joining us tonight on Cameron. Yeah, Harrison, why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Harrison. Silas is my uncle.
Yeah.
Is this technically a cam show?
Yes.
What do you mean cam show? Like Cameron?
Well, yeah, like Cameron, but also like a show where a woman does things on camera. Or man.
Oh,
What does that
I don't
mean? What does that
we don't have a face cam, sadly.
Who's playing Spider-Man?
Well,
Mary Jane.
I mean, if we had a face cam, you could see that Cameron is 6'12", and he's got hair down to his ass.
Wait.
The hair's not coming from his head though.
Wait. Why would you say 6'12" and it's not 7 feet?
Oh my god.
It's a freaking joke, you loser. Harrison is our we're not gonna call him stupid, but
He's not smart.
He's touched.
He's a touch child.
Alright,
That's enough. There.
Don't do that.
Yeah. So, and also, if we had a face cam, you could see that Seth has
Beautiful features.
beautiful features. Seth's got a chin like he's got the crimson chin essentially.
I mean, literally, yeah.
Well, yeah, literally, he is the crimson chin. Jackson Dooley. Okay, so to give you a good visual description of Jackson, imagine what's his name, Steve Irwin, right? Imagine Steve Irwin,
But with red hair.
but with red hair and the face of an angel.
Yeah.
I mean, Steve Irwin had a pretty nice face, but we're talking
Softer features.
Softer
But like in a
features.
good way.
but in a good way, but still Steve Irwin-esque.
Yeah, well, and less shocking.
Less shocking. Yeah.
Less shocking.
More admirable, I would say.
He didn't
More
die.
admirable.
Well, I said less shocking because that's how he died.
But yeah, no, he's wearing like a button-up shirt, but buttoned down to his navel, kind of like Steve Irwin would, you know. He's wearing a hat
Yeah.
at this very moment.
Black hat, yeah.
Places full of one of
There's a backpacker really too.
Yeah,
She must be working for someone.
Now, if you guys want,
Just
let's give a quick description of Harrison. So, did you guys ever read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
Yes.
All right. Well, Harrison looks like the hyper-intelligent shade of blue.
Hey, I look like the fish from Megamind, actually.
If I were to describe you, it'd be like a cardboard box head on, but with a pointy nose.
I'll show you what I look
No, like the hyper-intelligent shade of blue is definitely what I see
He's
when
like
I see
it's
Harrison.
very box-like features, a very strong jawline.
He's got the square jaw.
Square jaw, but like his mouth goes inward instead of out.
like. So like this, the fish from Megamind.
Yeah, exactly like the fish from Megamind.
I don't see anything.
There's no image.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, there's not. The image didn't load, but I know what the fish it is.
I don't see anything.
There's literally no image there. It doesn't work.
This one, the middle.
He does.
Yes, absolutely.
Blocks probably.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, no get Sherlock. I'm talking about like why is it glowing?
Because they're magical, I guess. I just got wrecked.
All right, first death of the night. This is a truly blessed recording.
I tried to look up Monsters Inc. Randall lip suck scene, and it restricted it because it sounded like something else.
Randall lip suck scene.
You have parental guidance on your phone?
Oh, yes, I am a minor.
He's a minor. He lives with his parents, Seth.
I didn't even do that, honestly.
Yeah.
My parents told me they were going to have parental guidance on my phone, but they said it just to scare me.
Well, my dad.
Randall lip suck.
Randall lip suck. my dad,
It's a cursed search.
whenever he gave me my first smartphone, he had kind of, I guess you could call it parental locks on it, but instead of not being able to look up porn, every single search that I ever searched, the first result would always be porn.
It was like a reverse. So suggested porn.
He was really worried about me, is what we're trying to say.
He thought you were gay?
I mean, he was just worried that I was asexual.
I mean, because a lot of people think you're gay.
All right, well, we're not gonna out my femininity on the internet.
Well, I mean, I was trying to explain this to Blaine earlier. I called him heterosexual. And he was actually offended. I'm like, well, it's not.
Well,
It
technically,
just means you're kind of in touch with your feminine side. It's not okay.
technically that's a derogatory term.
Is it derogatory?
It's become derogatory solely because you're saying metrosexual people act like gay people, but they're straight. And to say that
Well, I
homosexuality-
was suggesting that it's in touch with his feminine side, but well, in a way, yes. I guess.
to say that homosexuality is a personality is incorrect to say and is therefore derogatory because homosexuality, isn't a personality, it's a sexuality. You can have any personality and be attracted to the same sex. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why, in what I've read, the LGBTQ.
You mean LGTB? Let's get this bread.
Let's get this. Yeah, the let's get this bread community doesn't really use metrosexual because it implies that homosexuality is a personality. And we're gonna kill this man now.
He was stuck to it. I thought that was kind of funny.
Fastness, super quick. No, that wasn't it.
I mean, I guess that's fair. I was listening to this podcast the other day. I say the other day, it was yesterday. And it was Ben Shapiro was on it. You know who that is?
Yes.
No.
What is
The
he?
Fox guy?
He's not.
No, he's a.
He's a Jewish. He's a politician.
Oh, so I guess.
That the annoying guy that never says anything, but when he says it, everyone's like, ooh.
No, the one who if you look up any video of like quote unquote liberals being destroyed or feminists being destroyed,
Yeah,
he's
that's
probably the one doing it.
That's who I'm talking about. But I've watched. You've shown me those videos, and he never actually said anything. He would just really insult somebody.
Yeah. Well, I was watching this podcast and it was Joe Rogan. He's a comedian, I believe. And he had him on there and they were talking about just all sorts of like listening to that viewpoint, but not, I guess the conservative viewpoint that's not a radical viewpoint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm not gonna get into it because it's too political, but it was interesting.
Well, I mean, if I'm sure we're all adults here. I mean, Harrison's a minor, but he's got the heart of a man.
He's got the jawline of a man.
He's got the jawline of a
Dude,
man.
I had the chin of a man. I had like the double chin that could stab someone.
Yeah, if he's the Crimson Chin, Harrison is
Pull out your arm. Pull out your arm. Let me show them.
He's what?
Watch
Mega,
this.
Mega Chin or whatever.
I
it
know
is?
the Chin, yeah.
To say let's show them, I don't have a camera that they can see.
I can bite someone's arm with my chin.
I'm proud of you.
I like how he's like, let's show them. I don't have a camera.
That's why we're giving physical descriptions of everybody.
Yeah. See, I don't know what you do here, but you're not gonna do it very well.
How far are we into the story here, Cameron?
About
That's how I
halfway.
can get into North.
Is Doc off already? Doc off?
Not yet.
Big time rush.
Oh, we're going Big Time Rush. Okay, yeah. Honestly, Big Time Rush, underrated.
Gustavo Rob.
Dude, you know
Should be
what
able to
band is
hack into the
underrated and
security
needs to make a
network modules from the
comeback?
outside.
Naked Brothers Band.
That's an excellent suggestion, and yes, I do agree, but that's not who I was thinking of.
They're the
Which band
network
did you
cables.
say?
The Naked Brothers
Follow
Band.
them to the security module.
Oh, dude, Nickelodeon had this mockumentary, right?
Uh-huh.
And it was about these two brothers
Looks like there's
who
authorities around the building.
start a band, and they're like kids,
Things easier.
It's a Nickelodeon show, so
Yeah.
they're really young, and they start this band, and they call it the Naked Brothers Band, and it's like a mockumentary, and they play music, and there's drama. It's absolute golden show, and the music was pretty good too.
Just when I thought it
But
would be
if
easy.
true music really wasn't discovered by humans until the Jonas Brothers played "Burning Up," that's who I want to make it.
Jonas Brothers.
The Jonas Brothers.
Dude, I don't know what you're talking about. Bare Naked Ladies 1 week is an absolute banger.
I mean, don't get me wrong, that is an absolute banger. But have you ever heard "Burning Up" by the Jonas Brothers?
I have. It's been a long time, but I have.
You know who's actually a really good singer?
Who?
So the guy from Imagine Dragons,
Yeah.
he sang "Stand by Me" by Benny King, and the range of his voice, where he was able to go really high and then really low, it was like spotless.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird because when you hear him, like you usually hear him have more of a gruff voice, kind of.
Yeah, the Imagine Dragons kind of stuff.
Yeah. You don't realize how
There's
big
the
a
second
range
module.
he's got.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. That's fair. You know who I was surprised has actually kind of a really talented voice is the lead singer of Disturbed. I've only ever heard. I can't remember his name either, but I've heard Disturbed and it was okay. I'm not super into that kind of music.
Have you heard their version of Sound of Silence?
That's what I was going to refer to.
It's actually really good.
That's what I was going to refer to. I was so surprised at his vocal range and his talent of actually singing in not a scrambling way. Yeah. His singing is more usually in your face, but when he did that, it was incredibly impressive.
No, and I had never heard Sound of Silence before.
Oh, really?
So I didn't know that it was a cover at first.
Yeah.
I was just like, wow, that's a good song. And then I went and listened to Simon & Garfunkel, which is also really good.
Yeah, that song goes surprisingly hard. Even the Simon & Garfunkel one.
God dang it.
Yeah, it's a good song. It's a really dark song.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the events that surround it.
I've never heard this.
Well, I don't think it's connected to it, but it's around. I mean, this song was coming out around the time when JFK's assassination.
Make him talk.
So,
About Dr. Delaney.
Yeah, I mean,
About Morgan
so it's really interesting.
I bet for a lot of people it had a lot of significance.
Uh-huh.
Quick and crazy.
Oh, good.
You know what's interesting about the Sound of Silence? The original, of course, is great, but there was one that I found, and it's just Paul Simon, and it's just him in a room. You can tell he's just in a room with his guitar and singing it, and it's very haunting because it's just him.
Oh man, that's crazy. I was listening to a podcast, and they were going over some stuff about the Beatles.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned that whenever they recorded, it's "Give Something a Chance." It's that really famous one where it sounds like a gospel. It's like "Give Faith a Chance" or "Give Peace a Chance."
Yeah, something like that. I know.
"Give Love a Chance." Is that it?
That sounds like something.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it was a song that I've heard before, and was a really pretty song. And they
Give Peace a Chance.
Give Peace a Chance. Okay. And so I was listening to the podcast, and they had a lady on there that was in that recording, and she was telling the story of how they got that recording. She's at a party in an apartment, right? She's at a party, and everyone's has sheet music out, and they're just kind of singing along, and she doesn't really know what's going on, but everyone starts singing the same line, "Give Peace a Chance." So she just joins in randomly, and come to find out that was the recording that they used in the song. Just at this random party that they had.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty neat. And then I read another thing where you guys might have seen this too. Who was it? It was J.R.R. Tolkien.
Yeah.
Lived in the same apartment building as the Beatles for a very brief time, but he moved out almost immediately because he couldn't describe the terrible noises that he heard coming from their apartment while they practiced music.
They were experimenting.
Yeah, they were experimenting with music or whatever, and he could not handle it, and he moved out.
I didn't realize till recently they actually have an album that's like a heavy rock album.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember what it's called, but the song "Helter Skelter" is on it.
Oh my gosh.
And I didn't realize that they even had that song.
Yeah, the range of the Beatles is actually really surprising, but it's not surprising if you remember that when they were performing, people were literally losing their minds. It was almost Elvis-esque, mind lost. People were throwing their panties up there. So they weren't up there playing Yellow Submarine while they were tossing panties up there.
I mean, I'd throw my panties up there for Yellow Submarine.
I mean, yeah, if the Beatles were literally performing live, you know what I mean?
I was born.
Or like Strawberry Fields Forever.
Yeah. If I'd throw my panties up there for any song that they played me. They could play me the alphabet, and I would
A-B.
A, B, C, D.
Yeah. Hey, did you know they masturbated together?
I heard that. That was kind of a recent thing that came out, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Paul McCartney was talking about it. they would like set in a room in the dark.
MJ.
And he said it only happened like 2 or 3 times. But essentially, they'd all just be in this dark room with 7 chairs, and they would pull out. One would start going, so the rest would be like, I guess we'll join, you know. And since it was in a time where you can't really go to like porn or anything like that, especially in the dark, they would just yell out names of hot actresses or hot women to keep it going, right?
Monroe.
And then apparently, at least in this one instance, they would do this until John Lennon yelled out Winston Churchill and just kind of killed the mood. I think that's hilarious, and I think we should do that.
I was just about to suggest that.
You guys want to get together in a dark room and jerk off?
No.
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
Cameron, I heard a resounding yes from you.
You did not.
I think
I have recording as proof.
Little you learn. No, means yes.
SpongeBob.
Oh, the connotation. But whoa.
Level 20.
Did you heal yourself intentionally? Or that's good?
It was me leveling up.
Looks like Doc checked in.
It looks like it got like covered in Listerine for a second there whenever he...
Listerine.
Well, like mouthwash, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kinda
But
sounds
I mean, all I'm saying is we could get in like a dark room. Yeah, lights. I don't want to look at you guys. That's weird.
Yeah, no, that's not the point of this.
Yeah. But we sat and we just yell out like, I don't know.
Salma Hayek.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't tempt me like that.
yeah, but I get what you're saying.
Just,
We'll say, you know...
or
in this
or
say,
although
even better. Okay, so we are watching pornography.
Bowsette.
Yeah, Bowsette pornography specifically. And what we're doing is we're watching it, but we're not watching it. We all have like our own computers that we're just back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
So we don't have to look at each other.
Yeah.
But we all are watching the same video.
Well, here's what has come to my mind thinking about this. So, whenever the Beatles say, "Yeah, we all sat in a room and jacked off," it's almost artistic and amazing, and like, oh my gosh, you know, these guys were so.
I mean, we're artists, right?
If a bunch of us sat around and jacked off, it's gonna be weird, you know?
Dude, I don't know.
What is Silas doing?
It's team building for our D&D sessions.
Our characters are going to get closer. Maybe that's what our characters need to do. Maybe not us personally.
My character's not gonna be down, and neither will Cameron.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, what's wrong with our characters just like sitting down for a meal and just talking?
Because jerking off gets you so much closer.
Does it though?
Have you ever looked another man in the eyes as you look at him?
No. No, I haven't.
The room was dark.
Okay, sorry, yeah.
I mean, you
I'm gonna-
look him in the eye in the dark.
Let me make the statement now. I have not looked a man in the eyes as he came.
I don't believe you.
That's a disclaimer.
Disclaimer now, yeah. No, but I was, I think I've told you guys this, but I was watching this YouTuber who...
Me?
He was, no, not you. I mean, you're my second favorite.
Yeah.
But I was watching this YouTuber who was essentially just talking with one of his buddies, telling stories about, you know, the first time they jerked off, or like just puberty stories, essentially.
Yeah.
Mostly masturbation stories. And one of the guys was talking about how he, whenever he was younger and he was first starting to masturbate and things like that, he would, you know, maybe get up in the morning and he'd have some morning wood, so he tried to knock one out in the morning real quick in bed.
As one does.
As one does, exactly. I mean, if you don't have your morning nut, what kind of day is it?
Like, what kind of day are you having?
So he was sitting there. It was like a Saturday. It was, you know, some sort of weekend, and he was.
It's a Monday.
He was going to town. He was taking care of business. Well, right as he's getting towards the end, he's about to finish. His brother opens the door. And his brother is like, "Hey, breakfast is ready. Come downstairs and eat." Well, the problem was he was too far gone.
Yeah.
So what happened is he makes eye contact with his brother and is like, "Okay," as he is coming.
That's.
He doesn't know if his brother knew, or he said he didn't know if his brother knew. His brother has never brought it up.
I can see why.
But he did in fact come while looking into his brother's eyes.
Well, you know, you're not true brothers until that's happened, you know?
I mean, yeah.
Harrison and Jackson?
Harrison, how about you guys? Have you guys, you know,
Have you ever had
reached that level with each other? Maybe.
Nope.
Maybe? Is that all you said?
Yeah, well, maybe. I mean, yes or no.
It's fair, I
Alright,
guess.
well, I'm glad. I'm proud that you two are becoming excellent brothers.
Oh, you playing MJ?
I am.
Dude, look at that. Look.
I mean, I don't. Okay, like
It's, you know,
I
it's
like-
alright.
I'd like to.
it's all right.
Hold on.
It's got a weird shape to it.
I'd like to preface this conversation with in this apartment we respect women,
Stand it.
but we are momentarily
In awe.
in awe. So
I mean, here's what I'm saying. When she walks like that, it looks like she's just 2 coconuts stuffed in her pants.
Need to draw
Is that a
me
bad
up the
thing?
stairs.
I mean, it's just not shapely, man.
it's not shapely. What an odd way to put that.
It's such a weird word.
I dare say it's not shapely. Her breasts are not shapely enough.
I wasn't
for my
even talking
pleasure.
about her.
Like-
If I look at her butt, it looks like she got 2 coconuts in her pants.
That's
It comes to a point.
That's something. Yeah, I agree.
There you go. See?
That's something like
What's that?
It's a very
18th
wide
century
ass.
aristocrat would
Demons
say.
are killing anything.
Maybe I'm an 18th century aristocrat.
This is
Aristocats, dude.
Aristocats, dude, great movie.
Great, fantastic movie.
time to move.
Great success.
And
Dude, the man bun.
Dude,
Yes.
this man bun guy's back. Are you kidding?
Yeah, boy.
freaking the Mandarin.
It's the man bunderin.
Lockout comms as well. I do not want leaks to
Yeah,
press about
and hack
my
me.
phone double.
Yeah, I am.
Woo! Just flick that switch.
Dude, he just hacked into their mainframe.
Yo.
Won't distract him for long.
Hey, just punch him, man.
Yeah, honestly,
Right in the balls. Just solid nut shot. That's all it takes.
if a girl came around the corner at my place of work and punched me in the testicles, I wouldn't rat her out. I mean, she's kind of earned it.
Is she attractive?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't really? Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
if she's got the gumption and the drive to straight up sneak around, punch me in the balls to take me out, even if I have the ability to, which I might not, I wouldn't call her out. I'd just be like, you know what? Touche.
touche. I mean, I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
That's probably.
Like Scoob!
Over there.
No, you gotta do
There you go, there you go. Get inside, dude. Just take the wheel.
Jesus, take
Jesus,
the
I was. God dang it.
Get one more chance. No, nobody gonna finish it? Okay.
I don't actually know the rest of the lyrics to
I
that.
don't
Take
either.
it
I don't
from
either. I was
these
hoping somebody else would
I
follow up.
can't do this on my.
There we go.
I'm letting go.
Copyright warning?
God, please no.
I mean,
We get flagged.
Yeah, if I get flagged, I'm not gonna be very happy.
Well, I wouldn't imagine you'd be ecstatic.
no, you wouldn't. Do you monetize your videos?
Unless I have 1,000 subscribers, I can't actually monetize my
You don't need to
videos.
worry about it.
But what if I do get there one day?
They're not gonna.
They don't go back.
If anything, well, if it, and it's covered under fair use anyways because
Dr.
it's
Michaels
him
is in
singing
one
it.
of these.
What if I
don't
cited
know
it?
Which one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it.
Jesus, take the wheel. Wait, who's that by? By Carrie Underwood.
Carrie Underwood.
Take it from my hand, said by Carrie Underwood. I can do this on my own.
Carrie Underwood.
On my own being, on
Certainly
Carrie
records.
Underwood's own.
We have a work. side.
Jesus, as in the Bible, from the Bible, the Christian Bible, Jesus. I'm letting go.
Come on.
Do you guys remember? It was pretty much the very first parody that's ever existed. It was
Wow.
Cletus Take the Reel. I remember like being in elementary school.
I
and, like,
guarantee you that was not the first parody ever.
it pretty much was, yeah.
No, but because
Like-
Weird Al's done parodies before that.
Well, if we're gonna be serious, parodies have existed since medieval
I know.
times.
Not before that, like classical times.
Bam. First try.
I mean, there you go.
Sean messed up on this level. I did not.
But anyways, back to your
Let's see if we can get a good picture
Cletus
here.
take the reel.
Cletus Take the Reel. Yeah, I mean, it was some parody, and it was
Freaking.
There's another one of those mugs.
This guy just.
dude. There's only one type of mug in New York.
Yeah, Doc Ock had like
I like
3 of
how
those.
one part.
Morgan Michaels.
Is that like a normal fashion trend to have one part of it tucked in and the other not?
Yeah,
Like your shirt.
I don't know.
That's weird. Is
I've
that
done
a
it.
gun?
It looks strange to me.
Is he gonna shoot her like that?
to kill me? You tell him to do it. Do it himself.
I'm not with the demons. I'm not with Sable.
Demons.
I'm a reporter.
I have with the
Matt
demons.
Did y'all know that the
I was
voice,
talking about just
the voice of
in general
Spider-Man,
his demons.
the voice of Spider-Man / Peter Parker in this game is the same voice as Ben 10 and Ben 10 Alien Force.
Is it really?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Good for him.
You know, I'm just living life right now.
We're moving into a new safe house tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh.
But she's totally ignoring.
Have you guys ever like seen voice actors
about it when they held me?
like them actually in the studio
Yes.
doing the voice for one of their
Yes.
parts?
I have. It's
The
awesome.
demons
Yeah,
had
I've
to
seen
get
that. I've seen a couple
princess.
videos.
Freaking
Oh,
Sam Witwer doing the voice of the Emperor for the Clone Wars TV show.
Sable guy.
There's like some freaking crazy stuff in there.
It is.
I watched.
Timmy Turner's a girl,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
and
heard
she
that.
also what else she did? She
She's
So
a
is
lot
Jim-
of things.
so is
she's
Jimmy
one of the
Neutron.
bigger. She's one of the bigger ones.
Yeah, she does a lot.
A
She
girl.
does Jimmy Neutron, doesn't she?
Dude,
I think she does.
we-
Well, I
we-
know she
dude,
does,
we
but I know a
accidentally
girl
hurt
does
Man Bun.
Jimmy Neutron.
I know.
We hurt Man by
I wonder her
accident.
name. I'm gonna find the name real quick. It's like Tessa something.
Tessa Thompson.
Yes, Tessa Thompson, exactly.
We wish.
It is Tara Strong or Tara Strong.
Tara Strong, really?
Tara Strong does
Dude,
Batgirl.
She does.
Yeah, she's Batgirl too.
She does a lot of voices.
No, she does. She does a ton.
She does
of
a
voices.
crazy-
She did Harley Quinn in the Batman games, right?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure she did.
She was in the original Teen Titans,
Yeah, I knew that. I knew about
I
that.
think.
Teen Titans.
Yeah, she was in the original Teen Titans.
Okay, enough.
Ben 10. She is Ben 10.
Okay, so she's Kid Benton.
I think she's Kid Ben 10.
That's awesome. It started when an alien busted what it did. It stuck itself upon its twisted secrets that it hid. Now he's got super pet. This is Ben 10 theme song, by the way,
Hey.
from Cartoon Network.
Doctor Strange.
She was in Powerpuff Girls too.
Yeah.
And Chowder, dude. Who's she in Chowder?
She's no ordinary kid. Ben 10.
Have you seen what Tom Kenny looks like?
Thought we broke
Yeah.
up so you could focus on your career.
He's literally.
Buddy Holly.
Because you wouldn't
Yeah, he kind of does look like
Oh,
Buddy
she's
Holly.
Truffles.
She's Truffles. I
She's
love
Truffles in
Truffles.
Chowder,
Dude, you need to watch Chowder again.
So
Y'all
we
are-
also need
It's
to
on
freaking-
Hulu.
So Adventure Time ended. We have to watch
We
it.
have to finish it. Yeah, we got through like one season. God.
You guys are probably gonna hate me, but a lot of the shows you just named, I've never seen.
I mean, yeah, we know that. I remember that.
Freaking goon.
You mainly were on Fox Kids.
No.
Yeah, that's what.
I was
TMNT
on Cartoon Network.
Awesome. Anything
No,
else?
TMNT was on Fox Kids.
Grand Central
Cameron
Park
is showing
with him?
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was all
Yeah.
on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Well, no, all those ones that you just said were on Cartoon.
Teen Titans was on Cartoon Network too.
Yeah.
Because Cartoon Network used to be like really cool.
Well, yeah, but I thought TMNT was on Fox Kids, but I guess
No, I've never watched. I don't think I've ever watched Fox Kids. What even is Fox?
You
Yeah,
watch Fox
I don't know what
Kids.
that
It's cartoons that I mean I used to watch.
Yeah,
I watched
Spider-Man.
like
Yeah,
Spider-Man
was
cartoon.
on. Yeah, Spider-Man was on there. And
The Batman, Justice League,
X-Men.
Superman.
you've seen
X-Men.
stuff from Fox Kids.
I have like when TMNT got moved over there, I started watching it, but only for that show. But I watched just a lot of the Cartoon Network shows. I don't remember a lot of them. Like I remember like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Like I
Yeah.
saw that. I saw
Yeah.
I saw Teen
That
Titans,
is a
but
weird
there are a lot
show.
of shows that you're naming off that I probably have seen. I just don't remember.
It was all the Power Rangers, all the Spider-Mans.
Just caught a phone call from Mayor Osborn's chief of staff. Pretty sure they're
No.
Our perp had a map of the
Oh, you
city.
said TMNT?
Yeah.
That is on
I'm
there.
on.
Like
I
the
thought you
like
were
the
saying-
two like the
in my head I was thinking
the
Teen Titans.
1990s
No.
2000s.
Yeah,
Yes, that TMNT was on
That
there.
was my favorite.
I need to hurry.
Yeah,
The
Power
attack on
Rangers
the
don't do
courthouse
it?
could come any second.
Animaniacs?
Some.
Yeah, the
Those all
Animaniacs. That
effects.
was on Fox Kids.
I
Yeah.
never watched that show.
Dude, that was actually really fun. Or I remember as a kid thinking it was really fun.
It's on Netflix.
Nah, dude, freaking
Good.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
If the
I
sniper
love-
is
I
near
like
the
that
target,
show.
That's-
take the
I've
shot.
watched it all the time, but damn, was it terrible.
I watched it knowing that I was gonna trip.
It was.
You know what I mean by that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Even
it
as a
was-
little kid, I was like, "This is gonna be weird."
It was both, suspensefully horrifying, and it was kind of artistic, and it was.
It was a work of art.
It was. I think that it's actually a really influential and artful cartoon. Like I think that it should be awarded.
Do you know that? Like, do you remember that one episode
Camper.
where there's like a potato-looking thing?
Yes. Or no, I think I'm thinking of the eggplant.
Well, the eggplant.
pressure.
I know it's
Send
some
me what
sort
you
of
got.
plant, and it's like hyper-realistic.
Multiple snipers.
It's like
one
kind of like
Spider-Man.
claymation
I need to move
almost.
fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that
Anyone
scared
who's ever
me so
worked on
much.
Norman's
That scared
campaign
me.
And when she got sewn in the blanket.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was scary.
Wasn't the ending like
wants to be around
the grandparents like weren't even real? or something like that.
The what?
I remember hearing something weird
there like
about
a
the
theory
ending.
or
No, I remember hearing something about the ending of the show, but
Did you never watch
Sniper's
Courage
gotta
the
be
Cowardly
around
Dog?
I
I know you
s-
didn't watch the other stuff, but
I didn't watch them like
Why
in
get too close to
succession.
the target
Like
this
I don't
time?
like.
Yeah, no, I don't
I just remember seeing.
Yeah.
I remember seeing episodes, but I don't.
I don't think
remember
there's
a
any
lot of what I
problem.
saw.
Chronological order, so was it?
There were a
I
couple.
mean, it was episodic
be-
though, so it
will
didn't
there
really
be
have to
parts?
be.
Yeah, it was like an anthology.
Well, like there
thing.
was one episode where they introduced that cat guy, and then that cat guy,
Yeah, they
comes
just,
back every once in a while.
And
So
I don't know why that's so freaking
Gotta
creepy.
check out all possible.
I mean, yeah,
vantage
it was
points for
absolutely
snipers.
creepy.
Like
but
every character showed up, they had a really creepy, sleazy voice.
it was very unsettling.
And
It was an
so
unsettling show.
strange.
it was unsettling.
But you couldn't help but watch it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great show,
Only one to go.
and it was just so different, And I
It
thought
was
it was
very
really.
different in tone and everything.
Yeah, and because it was a kids show, all the horror and suspense was artful, and it was kind of meaningful, so that you weren't like actually
assassins ever
afraid.
try and work around my
Except when you
schedule?
were a kid. When you're a kid, you're actually afraid.
Remember the Goose God?
Yes, Goose God. Oh my God, that was fucking. So not every episode of that was scary because Goose God was just a fucking legend.
He's hilarious.
That was an excellent episode, and all the the episode with Goose God, and I think there might have been more than one episode with Goose God. All had amazing music.
Yeah, it's
The
really
whole
weird.
show has amazing music, but those episodes were
Like when you step in the clouds or whatever,
yeah.
and you float down, and he's super ripped.
Yes, he was so ripped. The Goose God.
Yeah, I forgot about that. And also, the probably the most famous episode is like the Return of Slab.
Return the Slab. That's always what I think of.
Well, there's that one. What's the one with the,
Officer, all
with,
three
like, the
snipers
dog
are
and
down.
the
Are
cat?
we in the
It was
clear?
a really weird abusive relationship. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah, it was. There were two girl anthropomorphic
Was it
animals.
The
A
Mask?
cat. The Mask was a different one.
The
The
Mask
Mask
was
is really scary, but also really.
Act like
Like
you're
the one where she-
negotiating.
really-
Stall.
Yeah, go
But
ahead.
Interesting.
I think the anthropomorphic cats or whatever.
Yeah, I think there were two girl cats and then a boy dog that was like abusive.
Yeah.
And then they kind of hint that the two girl cats are in love, and so
Oh, yeah.
that's why I really remember that episode, because as a kid I was even thinking like, oh, okay, that's
weird.
neat. I didn't think it was weird because I'm not.
You were raised in a progressive house.
I was raised like there all throughout my childhood. There's been gay shit. No, but that's just kind of how I was raised.
What a
But
quote.
but yeah,
It's always funny with my parents because my sister is very much like very open to everything.
hmm
But my parents are they grew up in a time where that wasn't a thing.
If they see
Yeah.
me, they can kill
So
all the
they're always
hostages before I
confusing.
get close.
I don't understand,
We have been there.
and it turns to not arguments, but my sister feeling like my parents are arguing with her.
yeah.
And they're just like, we just don't understand it. That's okay.
These guys quiet.
But my sister feels like they have to understand it.
Yeah.
And so it gets into this, it's funny.
What about that episode where like the mattress, where there's something wrong with her bed,
Yeah, it's
and she comes like a demon or something,
Yeah,
like talks
yeah.
to her.
the mattress. I think possesses her.
Yeah.
It possesses Eustace at some point, and it possesses
Yeah, whoever
Muriel.
sleeps on, I guess.
Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah, that was a good one. And honestly, a reoccurring character and really awesome storyline of the show was the chickens from space.
Oh, I don't know if I remember that.
It was so Courage the Cowardly Dog started out as just one quick short episode, and it was to enter into some sort of contest.
Really? Was it like for an animation thing?
Yeah, for an award.
I think
so
they heard
Cartoon
They
Cartoon
freaking
Network.
Yeah, you're running out of battery, brother.
Cartoon Network made this little short animated, episode called Courage the Cowardly Dog and the Chickens from Space. And so that episode was the very first episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog, and it won the award or whatever it was going after. So they ended up making a full show out of it. But those characters came back, and it was a fun episode.
And you know what's when Seth talked about the voices, even Courage's voice was kind of weird.
Yeah, it was really weird. It was
Yeah.
it was intentionally cowardly.
Well, yeah,
Like
and
he
it's like
sounded.
and it's like how a dog would talk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he always just the way it was designed and the way he talked and the way everybody talked, you felt like he was always gonna fail.
Yeah, it was. I agree that his voice was meaningfully chosen.
Everything about that was just like, this is high art.
It really, I think that Courage the Cowardly Dog is an amazing show.
It's on a whole nother level.
I agree.
It's weird. It's weird. It's a really weird show.
Yeah, no, I can't get them. They'll hear me.
I remember watching it, and then I'd see something like Cow and Chicken.
Yeah, Cow and Chicken. Now talk about fucking weird.
I love that show. That was really funny.
Cow and Chicken and Ren and Stimpy, both incredibly weird.
Very weird. Ren and Stimpy's really weird.
Ren and Stimpy is almost
Kind of freaks me out.
Yeah, almost freaky. Like we should not have been watching that as a kid. And what's that other one that was incredibly dirty? Rocco's
Modern Life.
Rocco's Modern Life. That was a weird show. We should not have been watching that.
Yep. Just got by. Did y'all watch Hey Arnold?
Yeah, I watched Hey Arnold. That was a really good show.
That was a slower paced show, but it was good.
It was slower paced, but it had a lot of. It was a show
no,
that
I gotta get all of them.
would teach
gotta
you
get
a
all of them
lesson,
without
but I
being
didn't
seen.
feel
I
like
did
it
all of
was
them without
teaching
being
you a
seen.
Woo!
Yeah. I know what you mean. It's
Yeah.
like relatable stuff. Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Ed and Eddie. Now,
That's a genius show.
that was a genius show. Like it was such stupid comedy that it got ignored, but it was a genius show.
Well, it was slapstick at its finest, is what it was.
Slapstick.
Because it was a modern cartoon that emulated like old cartoons, like the ridiculous, over the top nature, of people getting hurt and weird, like swallowing a playground.
Because there was a pebble in his shoe.
So he gets that angry.
Yes.
He swallows a playground.
I remember that. That was crazy.
It's really funny. One episode, Ed, the green jacket one, he swallows a mattress.
Yeah.
I remember I just never liked that show.
I loved that
I
show.
love that show.
That
That
was
was so stupid.
that was one of my favorite shows.
It's funny.
It was really funny.
Like it was so preposterous. Everything that would happen, like building a huge city out of boxes.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite episodes.
They had elevators.
Bam!
Yeah.
Got him.
Oh man.
Got him.
The movie was also
Yes, the
really
movie was
cool.
incredible.
I wouldn't have known about it if not for you.
And the writing, the comedy was so stupid, but I felt like the writing really deserves to be recognized. And it was really smart.
It was so violent.
It was so violent.